Greetings, folks. This is a BlackWeasel, and this is my video game review of Middle-earth: Shadow of War for the PlayStation 4. I got this game when it came out on October 10th, 2017. This is the sequel towards Shadow of Mordor that came out in 2014. Shadow of War picks up where Shadow of Mordor left off by having Talion, who still contains the spirit of the elf lord Clemillon, travel to Mount Doom so they create a new ring that doesn't contain Sauron's corruption. The story of the game takes place between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Shadow of War is an open-world action adventure game that contains some role-playing elements here and there. But one downside is that it has some similar stuff towards Assassin's Creed regarding the stealth parts. When I get close to an orc, there is a yellow mark above his head, meaning that he knows I'm near. When an orc gets a red mark, then he knows I'm here, and so he's going to attack me. One thing that returns from Shadow of Mordor is a nemesis system, where when I die, the orc that killed me will get promoted to become a captain from being a regular grunt. When I killed an orc captain, then there will be a scene where I'll show what the other orc captains have been doing. If one of them dies not by my hand, then a regular orc that killed the captain would be promoted towards captain. One of the obvious downsides are the usage of microtransactions. I did not pay full price for this game. I simply rented it from a red box next towards one of the gas stations. I rented for the playthrough, the gameplay, and the story. Then when I get done, I'll return it in a couple of days. But the problem has been put in front of me. But the problem with microtransactions are that the video game developers like Rockstar, Ubisoft, Activision, EA, and Bungie are trying to keep the revenue flowing in by having certain items be purchased by real money instead of in-game currency. In the 1980s, nobody bought games to be taken home. The kids and teens in the day went out to arcades to pop a quarter to play a game of Pac-Man or Galaga. When these guys lose all of their lives, then they need to pop in another quarter or two to keep the game going. What video game developers are doing this generation are trying to include microtransactions to keep the revenue going. But the problem is that those players have already bought the game and everything that's contained in it. The kids and teens that play Pac-Man and Galaga in the 80s, they never owned those arcade machines. The kids and teens would just play it for a while, like an hour or so, and then they will go home. So using microtransactions, the loot boxes, and other methods for players to pay right after playing full price is an awful idea, because it will mean that in the long run, the product will become half-assed because people will be forced to pay in order to win. So I'm gonna have to give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It could have been 9 out of 10, but the fact that this game are using pay-to-win tactics is showing the direction of the video game industry is going in. I played this game on October 10th, 2017, towards December 12th, 2017. It took me over 36 hours to finish this game.